Ma'bad, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam met her once during the Hijrah journey. He's traveling from Mecca to Medina. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam stops at the rest place. Ma'bad was an old woman who used to feed travelers. She would give whatever she had. She would take care of travelers. Then somebody asked her about her interaction, this man that you witnessed. And Ma'bad was very skilled with her speech. So she goes on to describe Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. She says, now imagine Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with this description. She says, ظَاهِرُ الْوَضَاءَ. The first thing she noticed about Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was his cleanliness. Now think about this. He was traveling, deserts. But when he appears, not like us, we have lots of provisions. We go, we wash out, we go to the laundry, we wash our clothes, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam didn't have those means available to him during the journey. But when he arrives at the place of Ma'bad, the first thing she notices is how clean his appearance was. Right? So tahara and cleanliness, presentation was very important to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how he appeared. And he really disliked uncleanliness. He didn't like foul smells, and he disliked uncleanliness. Ablajul wajh, his face was luminous. Husnul khuluq, handsome disposition. Lam ta'ibhu thujlatun, he did not have a protruding stomach. Walam tuzri bihi sa'latun, nor did he have a small head. Now she's speaking about the physique of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Remember, how old was he at this time? He's 53. And he's probably fitter than most of us, or all of us. That's what she says. No protruding stomach. Right, subhanAllah. He never had a small head, meaning he was intelligent. Wasim, handsome. Qasim, well proportioned. Fi aynayhi da'aj, his eyes had wideness. Wa fi ashfarihi wataf, his eyelashes were long. Wa fi sawtihi sahl, and his voice has raspiness or crackle to it. Wa fi unuqihi sata', his neck was long. Ahwar, the white of his eyes are extremely white, and the black of his eyes extremely black. Akhal, it was as if his eyes had kuhul, what Arabs use as eyeliner from a specific stone. It was as if Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's eyes were naturally like this. Azaj, naturally arching eyebrows. Aqran, looked like his two eyebrows met. However, this was her description, but others witnessed Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's description not to be with his eyebrows meeting. And perhaps what she may have saw was a vein. Allah knows best. Shadidu sawadi sha'r, his hair was extremely black. إِذَا صَمَتَ عَلَاهُ الْوَقَارِ, even his silence had a presence. إِذَا صَمَتَ عَلَاهُ الْوَقَارِ, when he was silent, he would be enveloped in an aura of respect. Have you seen a person of dignity? Even their demeanor, just their walk is classy. The sitting is classy. Even though they don't say much. And that was Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. وَإِن تَكَلَّمَ عَلَاهُ الْبَهَاءِ, but when he speaks, it was like light protruding from him. Wisdom flowing from him. أَجْمَلُ النَّاسِ وَأَبْهَاهُم مِّن بَعِيدٍ, the most beautiful of people from far. If you were to see from a distance, you could tell he's the most beautiful of them, if they're a group coming. وَأَحْسَنُهُ وَأَحْلَاهُ مِنْ قَرِيبٍ, the most beautiful and sweetest of them up front. حِلْوُ الْمَنْطِقِ, his speech was sweet. لَا تَزْرِ, not short, meaning his speech was not too short. It was brief, but it was concise. He would not simply give a yes or no answer, but Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he spoke, he did not speak in a disrespectful way. But he wouldn't speak too much. وَلَا هَذَرْ, not very long in his speech either. كُلُّ مَنْطِقِهِ خَزَرَاتٌ نَظْمٍ يَتَحَدَّرْنَا, it was as if his speech were beads of necklaces cut, like pearls dropping one after another. His height does not harm, and the eye is not taken over by him, meaning he's not so tall that you have to look up. Right? And the eye is not overtaken by him. A branch between two branches. He is more radiant than them, and he's the most respected among them. لَهُ رُفَقَاء يَحْفُونَ بِهِ, his companions would surround him. إِذَا قَالَ اسْتَمَعُوا لِقَوْلِهِ, when he speaks, they listen to his speech attentively. And that is why even non-Muslims, they saw, we've never seen a person love a person like the people of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam love Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. People that saw living people, Sahaba around him, they would say that we've never seen a man loved like Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is loved by his companions. وَإِذَا أَمَرَ تَبَادَرُوا إِلَى أَمْرِهِ, when he orders, they hasten to it fully. لَا عَابِسْ وَلَا مُفَنَّدْ, doesn't frown, nor does he refuse. SubhanAllah. Just going to end here. We learn a few lessons from this hadith. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam engaged with her, spoke with her, did not act harsh. His akhlaq, number one. What do we learn about this? She was serving him. Be nice to servers when we go to restaurants. In certain cultures, people are really harsh with servers. They think the servers, they own them, they're like slaves. They're harsh and mean to them. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam stopped at her place and asked her to share something with them. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was kind to her, respectful to her. So be kind to servers. SubhanAllah, that's something we learn from here. Number three, try to be beautiful at all times in our appearance and also in our conduct, both of them. Conduct and appearance, just like Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We learn about Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's physique, so his diet was a healthy one. He spoke gently, he spoke softly. He was silent at times, which teaches us think before we speak. Say silent more than we say things. He was well spoken, he was eloquent. Eloquence doesn't mean that we speak a lot. Eloquence means that we're concise in our speech and it's impactful and meaningful. We pray that Allah Azza wa Jal allows us to see Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in our dreams. And we also pray that Allah Azza wa Jal allows us to recognize him in our graves, and that Allah Azza wa Jal allows us to see him on Judgment Day and be from his jama'ah, and to drink from his blessed hands, and also receive his shafa'ah. We want to be in that jama'ah. That's the group we want to be in. That's the only place to be, subhanAllah. We pray that we're from them.